Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I'm going to look at Your Physique 1948. I believe this is the June edition, it is, with Clarence Ross on the cover after winning Mr. USA, the professional contest in, where was it? I forgot now. Now I really love this particular issue. It's got some really fantastic articles in it, so let's have a look. Again, while we're looking, I'm going to give you what I believe is the best of the magazine, but of course you also have a say. If there is anything in particular that you wish to look at or that you wish for me to go into more depth, please just write in the comments section. So we go through the editorial. The first article is The Curse of Indigestion. Not that I really want to go through that, but it's the first article with a great shot there of John Fabotnik. Now this particular article, Clarence Ross, the feature editor of Muscle Power, wins Mr. USA, Champion of Champions. The article is written by Eugene Hansen. And well, this competition, which was open to all professional athletes, I'll say that again, professional athletes as in professional bodybuilders, including the past winners of the Mr. America titles, that is, I'm assuming Mr. America AAU titles. This contest drew some big names back then. The winner was Clarence Ross, which was a very tight decision. Coming second was, you can see him there, Steve Reeves. Clarence is next to him. Third place was Alan Stephan. Fourth place was Eric Pedersen, who also won Most Muscular. Floyd Page at the end was fifth. Sixth was Walter Marcian. Page also, so that is Floyd Page, also won during that competition the only strength contest, which was a bench press comp of who could perform the most reps with 210 pounds, so it's approximately 95 kilos, of which he performed 21 reps, beating both Bob McCune and Alan Stephan, who only performed, I think they performed 20 and 19 reps with 95 kilos respectively. Ross, that is Clarence Ross, also during the competition was announced the winner of the audition for a Hollywood film. Which film? Well, back then it was the film by Cecil B. DeMille. If any of you are old enough as me and have seen these films, he actually won an audition for Samson and Delilah. I've actually seen those films. They're great, epic Hollywood classics. Now, in reaction, he didn't really care about that in particular. He was quite happy winning just the title of Mr. USA. At least that's what it says in the article. Let's turn on the other page. It was also, by the way, the Miss USA Beauty Contest. Continuing on the Mr. USA contest night, we see Jack Dellinger beating George Eiferman for the amateur Mr. Western America competition. And what else can we say about this? Yeah, it was a pretty awesome collection of muscular phenomena during that night. What names? Eiferman, Reeves, Ross, Dellinger, Stephan, you know, all of these fantastic previous winners, and Pedersen were all there. Phenomenal. What a night. Following this article, we have Soviet weightlifters and weightlifting. More on arm development by David Willoughby. I mean, he just gets so mathematical, David Willoughby. Like, look at this, 10 times the square root of 158 divided by 68. I mean, for God's sake. This is part 10 now of arm development. Now, this is a great article, of course. A continuation of Steve Reeves' series of developing the different parts of the body. In this particular article, which I will cover in a separate video, he talks about developing the back. Steve Reeves talks about his favorite exercises, and just to summarize it, he goes through the major exercises that he uses to develop the traps, the lats, and the lumbar, that is the lower back region. I will go through all of this in a separate article. And I thought the article, by the way, was fantastic. It gives you basic information that most of us know, but most of us don't employ. Plus, I think some extra little secrets, which I think are really important. Again, this will all be covered in a separate video, because I believe that this series of Steve Reeves is definitely worth covering and continuing. So I will continue it. There was also covered the Mr. Montreal title, which was, I believe, yes, an IFBB contest, which Frank Girialdi won, beating Leo Desjardins. If that's how you pronounce it, I have no idea. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leo Robert also picked up several awards. I think he won 3 prizes. That's right. Most muscular, best arms, and runner-up for best abdominals. So he actually did pretty well. And there is George F. Jowett congratulating the winner, Frank. What's his name? Frank Gagliardi on the night. Awesome, awesome. What's your problem? Goes through some interesting exercises for fixing certain problems, including musculature in the shoulder girdle. There's a great article on the bench press and how to perform it, with photos of Joe Nordquist, Eugene Sandow, etc., etc. Round the world with weightlifting. Sorry. Now, I really enjoyed this section. A fantastic full A4 photo of Floyd Page winning the professional Mr. America, beating both Jimmy Payne and Norman Marks. Fantastic photo. Fantastic photo. I love it. Also is a great article on Eric Pedersen, most muscular man in America at 18. That is, I believe, 18 years of age. Correct. How 18-year-old phenomenal Eric Pedersen developed the most muscular body in America in short is a short history. It's a short story. And I may cover this in a separate article. Would you like me to cover this? Let me know. It is a great article, and Eric Pedersen, I believe, should be celebrated. He's become one of my real favorites from this period. Just reading more about him, and he did develop quite a phenomenal physique and went on to become a rather famous wrestler. Then there is a final article on Apollon and the Veiled Lady. I believe that's it for this magazine. Oh no, there isn't. There is more advertisement for the IFBB, of course, in joining it. Obviously Joe Wader is going to spread the word in his magazine. And yeah, that's the end of the article. I hope you've enjoyed this review of Your Physique, June 1948, with Clarence Ross on the cover displaying his phenomenal muscles and trophy after winning the professional Mr. USA. Are there any articles you want me to cover besides the Steve Reeves developing the back, which I will? How about most muscular man at 18, Eric Pedersen? Let me know. Let me know. If you've enjoyed this review, please give it a thumbs up. I definitely will. And subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.